Hey.
What's going on with you?
Working, grinding, the usual.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost Halloween. Hey.
Hey.
Big fun.
Beautiful time of the year, man.
I love it.
Halloween is just a gorgeous moment.
It's nice and hot still. I love that.
I hate that.
I know you do.
I hate that.
But you should actually like it because that means all the women are going to be wearing all the slutty costumes.
I want a woman with morals. Thanks.
Do you?
Sure, of course. What am I supposed to do with a woman who's slutty?
What everyone else does with them in L.A.
One fun night. A night in Paris.
A night in Paris.
I'm good. I don't know. I feel like the appeal of sluttiness disappeared maybe 7 years ago. Maybe 8 years ago.
That long ago?
Yeah.
Because, by the looks of the internet. Oh, for you. Okay.
To me, smutty ladies or smutty men or whatever. But, ladies. Since I'm not into men, I can only talk about smutty ladies.
Yes.
It's like it burnt out. Because you just see it and see
it's
it
everywhere.
And see it. And then you're like, okay, well.
Are there any women that cover up anymore?
Right? Do you have all your teeth?
Right. First things first. Do you have a collection of teeth?
Okay.
Do you have your side tooth? Men and women be missing their side tooth. Why? Why is that tooth so popular to miss?
Joe Biden.
It's his fault.
It's always Joe Biden's fault.
Everything is his fault.
Everything's his fault.
Giving away all our money.
I don't know if it's all of our money.
Well, it's a lot.
It's a good amount of our money. It's not really our money. If they say if you don't give it to us, you go to prison. That's their money.
Yeah.
Actually, that's funny because when I think about it, that's taxpayer dollar. No, it's not. It's the government's money.
But we could also choose not to pay. We could evade. Not that I know.
Illegally.
Yeah, illegally.
Yeah.
Lots of people evade.
But your duty as a citizen is to pay the taxes. Mm-hmm. But then they do whatever you don't want to do with the taxes. So it's like, all right, well, here, just take your money.
Yeah.
It's not my money.
Do what you will.
Yeah, and do whatever you want. I know. Sorry, YouTube.
Oh, yeah. We're not supposed to talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well,
we're done with that.
Lovid was real. All right, what's been going on? You've had a lot of good moments on the internet lately.
Yeah, thanks to the viewers.
That's
Love
right.
that.
That's right. How has your relationship been with commenting and talking to people? Because when you first started on the podcast, it was really intense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but now
I just couldn't help. The thing is, what I don't think people realize is that for one, I'm a comedian and I do roast battles. So people are like, you always have something to say back. Yeah, I do it professionally on stage. So I'm going to always have something to say because that's what I do. And it's funny to me. At first, I'm it's it partially makes me bad. But at the same time, it's entertaining sometimes to go back and forth with people on the internet.
It's fun. You're like an internet troll.
Yeah. People don't realize. They're like, oh, I think I'm gonna get one up on you. I'm like, good luck.
I got 7 things
right in the barrel.
Yeah.
Pow, pow, pow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you really don't hold back. You'll disrespect somebody's mother.
Of course, especially their mom. You should have known better, lady. No, but I've never gone at anyone's mom. Let's be clear. I don't think so. Well, maybe. I've
definitely heard a your mama hoe somewhere.
Oh, yeah. I did say something. Yeah, I did. Yo, because they were trying to come for me so hard. It's just all right, let's go.
Well, your latest rant was about how you didn't like modern day
women,
ladies, and how they act and whatnot.
Yeah.
So with a little bit of the responses of people on the internet, has that changed how you think?
No, of course not. I don't care how other people perceive me because at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. They don't pay my bills. They don't sign my paychecks. And even if they did, I wouldn't give a fuck because mind you, I just had an issue with one of my managers at work.
Should you be talking about this?
Well, we don't have to, I'm not going to say this person's name or anything, but, you know, people's opinion of you is really none of your business. And it really doesn't matter because people are going to have something to say about you regardless. It doesn't matter if, it doesn't matter what you think. Someone's always going to have something to say. So
your mama hoe.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to change my mind just because you have like a little rebuttal. If you're arguing back, that just means that you're wrong. So like argue.
You idiot.
Yeah. You're like talking to a wall with me. Like, good luck.
Has anybody tried to jump into your DMs from the podcast?
No. No one's that bold or that dumb.
I did a couple videos that are not podcast related. Some maybe, yeah. But like people,
you were so mad. They DM'd you?
A couple of times people have DM'd me, and other times people have like tried to slide into my DM.
Oh, like trying to holler?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's always like
nobody that you want.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like a surprise. Like, oh, I attract that.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
Like no, still.
Yeah. You know what? This is totally off topic, but like, you know what I noticed? Like in the gym, like in the sauna in particular. Like I used to always be afraid of the sauna because you walk in and I just always imagined it'd be like some weird bathhouse, like freaky stuff going on.
Yeah.
And like
that's what I use it for.
Yeah. Ow. So like
I'm just kidding.
So like lately at my gym, like I've been noticing a lot more women just like coming in there, just getting all the way undressed. And like, I don't know how I feel about that. Because I
thought ladies did that anyways. Whenever I imagine ladies hanging out, they just like are like, oh, do you want to see my nipple? Oh. And then they just like get naked in front of each other and like take naked selfies and things like that.
See, I'm not like that. I've always been a very like covered person. Like I'm conservative, I guess. But at the same time, I'm conservative in that way. No one gets any free peeks, even in the gym. Like I have all my clothes on. I don't know what these people are thinking. They might be trying to.
I'm about to lick her now.
Yeah, you never know. You know, but oh shoot, I got a funny story about that. So, me and a former friend of mine, we're in this gym in North Hollywood, and there was actually someone without clothes that was attractive. And me and my friend, you know, we both have wandering eyes. And so we're in the mirror. So we're in the mirror, like washing our hands. And this girl comes out with no top on. And so we both try not to look. And we're like laughing. We're like, do you see what I see?
Oh, and they looking back at me.
Right. So we were like, oh, snap. That was literally the only time I've seen someone in a gym like naked that I was actually like, all right.
The gym attracts the most disgusting nude bodies.
Yeah.
Like when you look really good, you're like, oh, let me just cover up a little bit.
Yeah.
But like that's why for me, I jump in the gym and like, I'll take everything off.
I'm gonna get on the treadmill just.
Yeah, just let it flop all over the place. That's sick.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So you would never go like free, like what do they call it when you're swimming naked?
No. First of all, I can't swim. Let's be clear on that.
How'd you get here?
Well, right. I guess swim in the womb, I guess. But no, I can't. Like.
No, I was talking about to America.
Oh! First of all, I was born in Florida. What are you trying to say? How did you get here? We're from the same island.
I came on a floating door. I surfed here.
You surfed. Swag surfing. But yeah. So no. Oh, there was one time I did something it was like a dare in college. We like ran, jumped in a pool and got out. But I don't just be naked.
You were naked?
Yeah.
What's the like?
It was like in the middle of the night and people were drunk. So it's not like people were like broad daylight and I just like woo-hoo-hoo. we're going streaking. Like, it wasn't like that.
That's what it's called, streaking.
Yes.
Streaking. Or no, what is it called when you go in the water naked? Midnight dipping or free
skinny dipping.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, skinny
white
dipping.
activities. That's why we struggle to. Oh, what's the name of that? That. Yeah.
That's right. That's what Derek and Brian. And
right.
That's right.
Susan and Karen.
Yeah, Susan.
Yeah.
Susan and Karen.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy. Mm-hmm. Okay. So talk to me. Have you ever had a job in customer service?
Yes. This is the most customer service I ever did in pharmacy. I worked in pharmacy for almost 10 years. Lots of customer service with crackheads, celebrities. I worked in Hollywood, so like anyone who's ever been to Hollywood, California knows what kind of people frequent that area, and it's always something crazy. And then even like the regular people, actually the regular people are somewhat, normal. People probably that are like actually from California are like, cool. But like all these others were like scandalous and wild.
What's the worst thing about working in customer service?
Dealing with customers, like having to give service and like the
name of the job. Customer service.
The serving part, because like they expect you to like kiss these customers' ass, like, and it's crazy ridiculous, and I never had the patience for it. So like most times most customers wouldn't disrespect me because they knew like I was ready to take it outside at any point in time. Like, yo, I'm not getting paid enough, motherfucker. Like the pharmacist was definitely making enough money, but I never was. So like it was always a very stern look, like you can get the attitude with me, but you're not getting very far. Matter of fact, your prescription is going to take longer now.
What if they died?
Then you should have been at the ER, not the pharmacy.
I have 14 minutes to get this pill.
yeah, 14 minutes. You should have got it at the hospital where they prescribed it.
Oh,
Why are you at my job?
I worked at Ross.
Ooh,
now
dress for less.
Yes.
When did you work there? I should have got a discount from you.
The food for less of clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked at Ross. But I had a lot of customer service jobs. Okay. I did security. I worked at Ross. I worked at Quiznos.
You're a very nice person, though.
Yeah, I'm nice. But then there's kind of like layers of.
Yeah. Was there ever a time that someone really just pissed you off?
Well, it's hard. I think still today I'm technically in customer service because I sell videos and I have to work with customers like all the time.
That's
and
true.
There are many times clients like they request the craziest things, and then when you say any little thing like that's going to be a little bit more money.
Why?
Why aren't you doing it for free? And you're like, well, dang,
Right.
But
I need to eat, nigga. That's why.
Right. You want me to do 2 weeks of work.
Right.
And you just want to pay me $0.
Right.
But I think the most difficult part, there was a couple. So there was one time I was doing security at a hospital, and we had to like bar people down to put them through a metal detector and all that stuff. Make sure exactly. Mm-hmm. And this guy came in. He was definitely off like angel dust or something.
Oh God!
And he came in. He was like a dusty white guy.
They'd be the worst.
But when I tell you,
you never know what to expect from them.
Well, he came in. He was like, "You think you're something, huh, nigger?"
Oh nah! See, I would have swung on his ass.
And of course, I sit there and I was like, "What are you about to do?"
Oh my God!
Yeah. And so I'm waiting. And I have like a bar.
Oh, like a night guard?
Yeah. Full. It's heavy too.
Yeah.
And like if I could smack your toe and it flies right off your body.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I still have it.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I can show it to you. Like
Lit.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
And when you whip that thing out, you're back on a plantation.
It goes.
Yeah. Bam, and then like it's over for you. So I was just like, what's up?
What's up?
What's going down?
Let's go.
And then he reached for it. And I took like one step back and he swung like 3 times.
What?
And I had to I didn't even know I could do that. I can't move fast at all. But I was like, and I was Neo.
Yeah.
And then after that, like I didn't even get a chance to hit him. Somebody came and tackled him to the ground. And I was like, you see?
Right.
I didn't even have to do it to you.
Right.
Like,
it was done for me.
Yeah. I'm the golden child around here, buddy.
That's as extreme as that. It's gotten that kind of extreme for me in pharmacy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other things that have happened, but those are like legit super crazy people.
Yeah.
But I think a memory that I 100% remember, to mind right now, working at Quiznos.
Food service, I bet gets wild.
Food service is rough. Because they used to have to make us take the bread and the sandwich and all this stuff, put it in this rolling toaster. And then you're supposed to take like a tray and take it off because obviously it's hot.
Yeah.
The owners were like, oh, we don't have the tray, so you have to use your fingers.
No.
And the client, like,
sacrifice yourself for the sandwich.
For, at the time, like,
$10 an hour.
$7 an hour.
Wow.
It was
in Florida?
No, here.
What?
Or $7.35 or $8, something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was like pure minimum. It was when we just moved to LA.
Moved here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I remember trying to like wait a second for it to not be hot anymore to try and take it, and then I start burning through every finger. So then I'm picking it up with like my pinky and my thumb. It was just like a hot mess.
Literally.
And it was really insane. And then I would just kind of like, look,
they wouldn't give you no gloves, nothing.
They give you those like
the little thin plastic. It goes
gloves.
right through.
Yeah, they are eating plastic.
Yeah.
Like, it was really awful.
Fingers start smoking.
I actually can't imagine you working that job at Quiznos and not being like, what can I do to get a better job?
Yeah,
right?
Immediately.
Because I met people there, like that Quiznos was new, but they would be like, oh, I worked at the other Quiznos for like 7 years. I'm like,
dang,
how did you do that?
It's a special person to be able to work in fast food in general, and then to be having longevity. Like, that's patience I just don't have.
Dude, I went to Vegas one time, and this guy was working at a Subway. And I was like, how long you been working there? He's like, he started bragging. Yo, I got a house. Yo, I got a wife.
Oh, in Vegas, you could have a
during
house.
COVID.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, yeah, I've been a Subway employee for like 7 years.
Okay, Jared.
And then he was like, I was like, what are your goals?
Yeah,
like,
Where
what
are
do
you
you
going with
want to
this?
do? Because 7 years is a long time to be making sandwiches.
In Vegas.
All
these drunk motherfuckers that come in there.
He was like, I want to be shift supervisor.
I was like, I want to make $11 an hour.
And no hate, no disrespect.
No disrespect.
But I did not understand it, because when he said I want to be the shift supervisor, he was like,
he didn't say manager. He said shift supervisor.
He want to be the person in charge from 3 to 11.
Oh wow.
And he was like, but I already got my house, I got my kid, I got my wife, my weekends off. We lit.
Wow.
You know? And I'm like, oh.
Sometimes that's enough for some people. That is their end. They're just like, all right, I'm working for the next 56 years.
I don't know how you can work 50 years
at Subway.
So nah, it ain't gonna happen.
You must really love making sandwiches. That's it. You love stacking meats.
Yo, that's your pause.
You a meat stacker. Pause.
Stacking meat is really wild. That's like a really insane thing to say. Like, oh yeah, you know what I do.
You know what I do. I be stacking sausages.
Okay. Are we filming in West Hollywood?
Yeah.
She's on bread. Yikes. Yeah, Ross is real bad too, because they have all the single moms that come in with the worst babies,
and then want to return everything.
Even worse. So we used to have these things essentially called go backs. So right, you take all the stuff that people return and whatnot, and you put them back on the floor. The worst thing is you didn't spend 4-5 hours organizing everything, putting them in the right spot. Then some child with cavities and caps in his mouth.
Oh yeah, with them silver
teeth babies, and then they come and they move everything to another section, throw it on the ground, and then the mom takes it. The mom takes it, kicks it underneath the shelf where all the clothes is, and then now you're like, I got to do another 2 hours of work.
Oh no!
In that moment, I'm like, what degree?
Right. Can I get?
Do I need to be a doctor?
You'll barely be on deed at the moment. What school can I apply to?
Okay.
What job right this second?
And then all of a sudden I know how to do everything.
Right.
CEO of Disney, I'm applying.
I got a plastic surgery to do tomorrow.
Okay. It was that job, and I was just like, nah, son. This ain't happening.
Yeah, no, Ross is a continual mess.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a
the
nonstop.
business model is mess.
It's mess. Yeah.
The business model.
Expect the clothes to be everywhere.
Yeah.
You want to see where your size at? Get it out of the pile off the floor.
Yeah. And we took a dump on it.
Yeah, and we peed and shitted on it. Good luck.
They got the people.
We'll take $2 off for the pee stain.
They got the people managing like the stealing.
Oh, the loss prevention.
Loss prevention. I did that too. They ain't doing nothing.
That sounds like it'd be fun.
It ain't, because you're not allowed to do anything.
Oh, you'd be like, I see you stealing.
Yeah. Can you take one for me?
Yeah. Give me that guest shirt.
Yeah.
Make sure it's medium.
Right. Medium 3XL. Yeah, customer service is wild, man. I mean, me personally, I think that you work customer service for your entire life. You know, so long as there is a client, a customer, somebody who's telling you like, hey, I need this, and then you go do it. Ultimately, it's customer service, but it's just a different level. Like when you work at McDonald's, like, I know me. I have said things to McDonald's workers where I know they are probably successful after that rant, because I just be like, if I say no lettuce and then you put lettuce on it, like whose fault is it you're not getting the $15 an hour? Whose fault is it?
Oh, you say that?
I would say. I say
no,
like real
that kind of
stuff
is really aggravating. And people who work at coffee shops, I can't imagine, because I'd be real mad before I have my coffee. I'd be in line like, how long is this about to take?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, I had a McDonald's addiction.
Ooh,
so okay. I would go to the same McDonald's over and over. So the first 3 times you mess up
my order, motherfucker.
Yeah. When you hear the no lettuce, they be like, that's him again. But then they put not only do they put lettuce on it, they put like pounds of lettuce on it.
Oh no, that's disrespectful. You doing this on purpose?
Yeah. So now I have to violate you.
You violate.
You know what I mean?
Said no lettuce.
You know, I gotta get it there. I go crazy.
What I hate is when I go to Burger King. You know I like Burger King. When I go to Burger King and I be like, can I get extra pickles? And they put no pickles. I need my pickles.
That's when the argument of like, why is the CEO making so much more? Because he could put a pickle on a sandwich.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay.
He could put a pickle on a sandwich.
And these fast food workers in California about to get $20 an hour next year.
Listen, I'm done eating fast food.
I've been done for the most part, because I'm on my weight loss journey. But my weight loss journey. But it's sometimes like what's crazy about LA is how little food you can get in the middle of the night.
That is so true.
This is not New York, where they have just pizza spots open late at night. This is not that. LA is really meant for you to be skinny, because you cannot get no food late at night.
That's facts.
The only place you can maybe go is Denny's, but you don't want to go there because it's mad ghetto. You don't know what you're about to see in there.
I'll give you everything that you can get past 10 p.m. in LA.
Mel's Diner.
Yep. Denny's, IHOP counted as the same.
Yep, same thing.
Jack in the Box.
Yes.
What's up with all these balloons?
Jack in the Box. There's another one too.
Oh, Carl's Jr.
Ugh.
And there's always gonna be like one
that's
one
like
a
Studio
bar
City
or
too.
something.
That's a 24-hour spot, and it's not good. It's real bland, and I cannot think of the name. Crave
Man,
Cafe.
that used to be the hot spot. 2014, everybody was like, "Oh, we're going to after work. We're going to Crave."
It's not good.
I don't know how they marketed it to me, but I knew about it.
It is so bland.
It really is, and it's like $70 for everything.
It's not cheap at all.
It's not lit anymore.
No.
Too. I went to a Crave last year, and it was me and like 2 other people.
Yeah.
And I got a yogurt or a parfait, and it was like $22.
$20-something. Yeah.
Crave is trash.
Yeah. It's not great.
Round of non-applause for Crave.
Boo.
Boo. This is a round of non-applause, even though it's applause.
Sorry.
Yeah. LA is real wild for that.
Yeah. It's meant for you to starve, for real. You will be skinny.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
That's another place.
Oh, man. If you're going to eat that crusty pizza that's been there since 12
a.m. last week.
Week. Good luck. Pray over it.
Yeah.
Or them crusty taquitos that look like dog poop in a sandwich.
Them taquitos held me through college.
7-Eleven was the only thing on that block that was open for sure.
And CVS.
Oh yeah, CVS. You could go in. That's the CVS I worked at. Yeah.
Where we purchased The legendary 151.
Oh, yes. The legendary alcohol. Do you know that CVS has the highest alcohol sales in the country?
Do you see how many homeless people there are around here?
Yeah. Shout out to CVS on Cahuenga Boulevard in Hollywood.
I'm sorry. Displaced people.
Yeah, displaced, unhoused neighbors.
Yeah, whatever.
Damn, son. I have love for them.
No, for sure.
Yeah. Oh. Anyways, oh my gosh, the story of that. Okay, going back to the fast food in Jack in the Box in Florida. Wild story happened. So let me look it up real quick. But basically, this lady in the drive-thru. I don't even need to look it up. I kind of remember it. So this lady in the drive-thru at Jack in the Box, I guess like. The customer pulls up and she was complaining about not having something in the bag or missing drinks, something. And so I guess like they were, well, let me speak to a manager. So the fast food worker gets so mad, throws the items at the door, doesn't stop there, pulls out a gun, shoots at the car. Yeah. So it was like extreme, you know what I mean? And that... This not funny. It's really not funny. I don't think anyone got hurt, or if they did, I didn't see that part in the story. But it's just like, the customer service comparatively from California to Florida, vast difference.
Hold on. Something happens. The Jack in the Box worker in Florida shoots at the car. I need more information.
Okay, so like I said, the customer pulls up and is like, you forgot to give me said condiment or drink or whatever. And then so immediately the worker is like, oh, well, F you, blah, 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 blah. And so the person in the car is like, well, call your manager and blah, blah, blah. And I guess the worker is like, F that. And like pulls out a gun. It's like, pow. So
I ain't mad at that.
I am the manager.
I did the training.
Right.
And I say, yo, get the gun.
Go get the gun, son.
Get the strap.
Get the strap. So, yeah, I mean, it escalated from 0 to 100. Literally, from 0 to Florida real quick. Okay.
Listen, man, the customer was probably talking to him a certain wild way.
Yeah.
And he said, you know what I got to do.
Right. Not just am I going to fight you. I am going to shoot at your car.
Listen, man, some people, let me know.
Some people will bring the devil up out of you.
Okay, some people deserve it, okay?
Yeah, low key. But I'm not, okay. Shooting at someone's car is wild, obviously.
Yeah, it's terrible. Please,
everyone. Don't ever do that if you work in fast food. But
or at all. Don't shoot anybody.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like people get so. This is what I don't like about America. People these jobs expect you to do so much customer service and kissing these people's ass. Like, what are you supposed to bend over backwards after someone like cussed you the fuck out in the drive-thru? Like, that's crazy. Like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. You can call me a bitch again. Like, I'll get your fries for you. Hell no. Like, any human being would want to, like, any human being with dignity is going to respond in a way that's like, all right, bitch. Like, okay, here's your fries.
You know what? Most companies will stand with the person who's like, if you're yelling and cursing at me, I'm not going to stand for this. And they'll like shut the door. They'll stand with them. Now, if you shoot them, they'll be like,
all right.
Ah, man.
But you know what? At CVS, they didn't. Because I had a manager who would still, like, these customers would come and talk to us crazy. And they still would demand for you to be like, well, I'm sorry, sir or ma'am. No.
But you know what kind of clientele the ones in Hollywood are. Like, you know there is a 77% chance they're going to cuss and yell at you. But because they're out of their God-given mind.
That's fine. I'm out of mine, too. I should be on these same meds that we selling these people in the back. But I don't take my meds. So you finna feel this heat today.
Oh, boy.
But it's just like, I feel like America just in general, they really force this customer service mentality that like other countries don't be forcing.
Yeah, but...
like if you
now we expect it too, though.
Yeah.
Because as a customer... when I went to Nashville, no, not Nashville. Nashville's super nice. When I went to Memphis, the rudest fast food worker. We went to Checkers.
Yeah. I like Checkers.
Checkers is fire.
Them fries.
The Checkers with the rats in them and the cockroaches have the best
food.
ones. They're the best ones. Okay, you might get salmonella, but it's gonna be good.
It tastes good going down.
And we pulled up to the drive-through, and I don't exactly remember what the lady said, but she said something like, "What you want?"
Oh God.
Yeah. And then but it took a while, and
you be pulling up, you like, "Hello."
Yeah. And you could tell she just had to finish her TikTok.
Yeah. She was pissed off.
All right. Dang. You know, what do you want?
Right.
And then you order, and then she forgets what you ordered. So what do you want again?
Yeah.
Now you're
you ain't writing this shit down, bitch.
Honestly, know. So now it was a hot mess. But when it comes down to cities with the worst customer service, to me, Memphis is number one. But then it's very odd because
New York should be too, because they be rude up there. They give you the stank ass face before you even say anything to them.
Yeah, but
you expect that. You kind of go in with that.
I did have I thought it was interesting, but in retrospect, if somebody else experienced it would probably be bad. I went to Boston one time. Went to Boston. I'm a masshole, and so I go to Boston.
I would expect it from them too.
I was there with a lady, and we split the bill.
Oh.
And boy, the lady who owned the restaurant gave it to me good. You's a man. How you gonna pay for yourself and not pay for a woman? Ooh. What kind of man are you?
Oh yeah, that's my kind of lady.
I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna Venmo her right now. You wouldn't have to Venmo her if you just paid the bill.
Paid it out right.
I was like, well, dang. And I left. I was like,
were you on a date with her though?
No.
Oh, okay.
But in her mind, she was like, it doesn't matter if you're on a date or not. She's a lady.
She's a lady.
Take care of our women.
Yes.
That kind of thing.
Got you.
So, yeah, I mean.
But out here in California, people are very nice. I was in this Starbucks drive-thru by my house, and this dude was so friendly. He was just like, hi, how can I help you, gorgeous? I'm like, oh,
that be getting on my nerves because I know you call everybody gorgeous.
I don't mind. It's early in the morning. And the thing was, I was low key pissed because I was waiting for a while, and they probably heard me because I was I literally yelled to the car in front of me. I was like, did they help you yet? And then when I got up there, they took a little bit. So I'm I'm waiting on my coffee. I'm like, TikTok motherfucker. And
that's why he called you gorgeous.
Maybe.
We got the CVS girl here. Yo, call her gorgeous. Yo, call her gorgeous.
I haven't worked at CVS in years. But no, but he was super nice. Even when I got to the thing, he was like, oh my gosh, your nails are so pretty and blah blah blah. I'm like, dang, okay, this was a nice experience. But in Florida, I would never expect them to do that. You wait at that drive-thru for a while, and you have to be like, hello, do y'all see me sitting here?
You're from St. Petersburg, though.
You're right. St. Pete, there is no customer service.
Because in Melbourne, I mean,
really
I ain't been in Melbourne in a long time.
Yeah.
But the last time I remember going to Melbourne, it was a very pleasant experience.
Okay.
You know, it seemed like they were just coming on coming down on their meth, whatever. They were just like.
And you know what? I can say that. You know what place is notoriously nice, but can also be notoriously ghetto?
Chick-fil-A.
No, well, that's always nice. Waffle House. Waffle House can be that nice Southern attitude, but it can also be that crazy hood.
That's what I hear. I've only been to Waffle House with you.
Oh my gosh, really?
Remember we spent the night
in Louisiana.
In Louisiana.
Oh yeah. Yo, that Waffle House experience was scary because I didn't know if we was gonna make it out of there alive.
Shoot, we've had two experiences that we were like, So there was Waffle House in not Lafayette, where was it? New Orleans.
Yeah, it was somewhere close to Lafayette, Louisiana.
Okay, I think it was New Orleans because it was when we were supposed to fly out. Okay. All right, so there was that, and then the time we spent the night in an IHOP.
Oh, that was lit in Orange County.
That
was fun. There was a fight,
fighting each other.
Yes, that was lit. I would love one of those nights. If you go into a late night Denny's IHOP situation, I'm expecting some action.
Oh yeah,
yeah. No, I need to have a video that goes viral.
It went down in Orange County.
Yes,
and you would think, as
Orange
whites,
County,
they're
civilized. No,
nah, it was a civilized fight. the referee came out, like, all right, man,
let's break this up.
All right, you got 3 rounds, and no, they let him get his licks in, and then after that, they were like, all right, get up on out of here, guys.
Right.
And it was all right. In Louisiana, there was no fight, but it was scary.
Oh, it was scary. It was like cricket. As soon as we walked in, I'm like, yo, we the only black people. Are we in the right spot? Like, it was one of them, like, there's at any moment I'm like, you're not wanted around these parts. Yeah, get up on. I get now.
Louisiana is fun though.
Yeah, I love Louisiana. It's
like,
even without Mardi Gras, it's a fun place.
It really is.
Yeah,
even
the
like
food
it's
is
so
bomb.
country.
Yeah,
and I feel like we're walking into a time machine.
Yeah, everything moves slower there.
Yeah,
you can drink
different.
Anywhere.
You could drink while driving.
They have drive-through daiquiri spots.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, I love that place.
If it wasn't Louisiana, I would move there.
Yeah, I would like to spend an extended amount of time there. Like, I would say for a couple
summer.
Yeah, like a summer, and I would feel like I would have a different experience from week to week.
Yeah.
Meet interesting people all the time.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
the white people are really fun there too.
I've seen.
Yeah, they know Boosie songs. Yeah, they're my type of people. Like.
Yeah, no, Louisiana's definitely on the list. One place that I definitely was let down by was Tennessee, because I thought it wasn't a bad experience.
Yeah, I would expect it to be fun.
Nashville is fun.
That's what a lot of people say.
Nashville's fun, and I think it's really fun for women. Because it's where like the bridesmaids go. It's like that kind of energy.
Like that type of vibe.
Memphis, there's literally nothing to do.
Oh,
there's literally nothing, and you feel like Memphis feels very dangerous the moment you get there.
Yeah. I heard they have like open carry there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Florida, so open carry, hey, go for it. But
it's actually illegal, but people just have guns everywhere in Florida.
We have stand your ground.
Yeah, we have stand your ground.
Stand your ground.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nashville was friendly, but it was like, it's literally Vegas in the South.
Ooh,
because like Nashville has this strip, and you go down the strip, and it's fun. You can buy a cowboy hat, you can buy cowboy boots, and all that stuff. So it's like Southern white folk Vegas.
Okay.
And some people call it Atlanta of Tennessee.
Okay.
But I really want to go back to Atlanta. I haven't been since I was in high school.
Yeah.
And I've heard so many things that I want to try. Like, what is Zaxby's?
Oh, they have that in Florida, but in North Florida.
See, I'm not from the South. I'm from South Florida.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, North Florida, South Florida, totally different world.
Yes, totally. Yeah. And Central Florida, which is
where I live.
So
where I'm from.
Yeah, so I want to go to Atlanta, see what that's like.
I went one time, and it was short-lived, and I got sick there, so I didn't get to experience Atlanta how most people get to. So I need to go back.
You should go to Hawaii.
Really? Why?
Hawaii is such a vibe, dude.
But it's like expensive though.
Okay, save up.
No, but like the way I've always looked at Hawaii, because I'm just like, I could just go to the Caribbean.
Dude, Hawaii is a beautiful experience.
Really?
I went there in 2021. The amount of things that I did was just next level. But if you go in the right month where the weather is right, September-ish.
Yeah.
September, October. The wind is like, it's so
Is it
soothing.
humid there?
It could be, but I went in September.
Oh, you went in a nice time.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I went swimming with the sharks, swimming with the turtles.
See, I can't swim, man.
I didn't swim for real.
Yeah,
I
but
held
you
on
have
to
to
a
be
thing.
able to.
No, because
Really?
when you swim with the turtles, they put you on this like motorcycle scooter thing, and it goes underwater.
Oh, that's cute.
And then you like squeeze the thing, and all the fish come, and the turtles come towards you. It was literally like incredible.
Yeah.
And I did all of that. The luau's.
Yeah. Flower. I'm sure it's really
beautiful. The scenery is beautiful. The water parks there are beautiful. Hawaii is like one of those spots that like, yeah, America made a good job purchasing this.
Yeah. Good decision here.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that the native Hawaiians hate you guys for buying it. But
right. Get out.
Oh, well. Sorry, but like we love it here.
Yeah.
And there's so many islands. Like I only got to go to one island, but just going into the water, I went, what is it called when you go in the air and you're like,
paragliding?
Yeah, something like that. You go in the air and then they dump you in the water and the water feels like magic. Oh, man. Hawaii.
You're really selling this, man.
Dude, Hawaii is so worth it. And plus, during COVID, it only cost $200 to go there.
Oh, yeah.
So I went out there and I was wilding out, boy.
Oh, wow.
You know, I had me a good time.
COVID was the time to buy tickets places.
Woo, if you didn't travel during COVID, you wasted your time.
Tripping. Because I was in Florida multiple times.
Okay.
For $50.
That's it. We can get there for $50 now, just 7 layovers.
You just gotta fly Spirit and hope you don't become a Spirit.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love a good trip, man. Yeah, especially traveling around the United States. I feel like
you love traveling in country. See, I love traveling out the country.
It's both great, but United States has so much great stuff. People don't recognize it.
That's true.
Like I can name to you right now how incredible it is to just say like, all right, I'm gonna start in LA,
and then work your
way.
Go
to Northern California.
Oh yeah,
which is a different vibe.
Yeah, it is.
It's a cool experience.
Yeah, I like.
Go to the left a little bit. Go to Hawaii, vibe. Go north,
Alaska.
Go to Alaska. Yeah, did Alaska this year.
Right.
Vibe. Dog sledding.
Yeah.
It's one of the most beautiful things your eyes could see.
I actually wouldn't mind going to Alaska. I'm not a cold person. I don't like cold weather, but I would go to Alaska.
It's an interesting cold because it's 11 degrees, but you just need a jacket and then you're fine.
Yeah.
It's not like you're like, oh, Jesse Smollett with a Subway sandwich.
Negative 40. Right? It's windy.
And then you go to Utah. Beautiful place. Then you go to
Texas. I have no desire to go to Utah.
Man, Utah is like magical to see. The red mountain, Zion, all of this stuff is just like chef's kiss. And then you go to Texas and it's cool. Like Texas is cool.
I feel like I would like the food.
A lot of barbecue.
Yeah, I love that.
A lot of barbecue. And there's a lot of...
And you know what? Low-key, I want to go to a hoedown. Like where they do line dancing, that looks lit. Yeah. I would do that.
I went to Austin, so it was almost like going to LA again.
Yeah, that's what I've heard about Austin.
You got to go to like Houston or one of those places where like everyone's a stripper.
Houston looks really Houston. Can I talk? Houston looks hood. I feel like I would really like Houston.
Yeah, that's why I want to go there too.
Yeah.
Like it just seems like it's not well rounded.
Yeah, like it's mostly black.
Yeah, which is not a diss at all.
Yeah, but in a good way.
Yeah, and it seems like everyone there's like 6'4".
Yeah, they real big.
Yeah,
women and men.
Yeah, they're
I'll be
Amazonian.
Like looking up to people.
Right. So then you go a little bit more to the right, and you have Florida.
Hey!
Florida's a vibe. Like
it's a whole vibe. People want to hate on Florida, but like literally
so hard.
But like people are moving there by the boatload.
They are
huge,
and they can say whatever they want about the local government there. Yeah, they still moving there.
They're still moving there.
And
the thing is, like, I'm not to get political, but like we need a little bit of what Florida has. Their streets are nice.
Yeah,
they don't have potholes.
We got potholes here.
Yo, these potholes will change your whole life. Cut your car off, split it in half. Like it's nuts. Like it make you like my heart's racing after I hit one. I'm like, dude.
We got potholes just in the regular sidewalk and in the grass.
Yeah, from earthquakes.
Yes. Yesterday, I was trying to play basketball, and I was walking in the grass. Thank God I was not running, because I would have...
You would have ate it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
My ankle dipped inside of a huge crater that you couldn't see.
Yes.
And boy, my ankle's throbbing for like an hour and a half.
You have to watch your feet out here, because sometimes these sidewalks are so crazy from these earthquakes.
They're nuts. And I remember one time I saw somebody flip over a bike because they were trying to
do a little
go over. He flipped right on over.
Right.
Yeah, California is a freaking mess.
Yeah, they need to clean it up.
Yeah, it's a hot mess.
Love it here, but clean it up. And like I said before, and I stand on this, make the beaches funner. Why don't we have tiki bars on the beach?
They don't want you drinking.
I hate these cops are haters. Like, what's up, LAPD? Like they literally drive on the beach. Sorry. They hate on us so much. They're like on the little golf cart looking to see if you're drinking, like going up and down the beach. They hate on you so much. Whereas in Florida, we got clubs, we got restaurants. It's a whole vibe on the beach.
Dude, Fort Lauderdale's a vibe.
Yeah,
now.
It is. Yep.
Like,
oh yeah.
When I was growing up,
so is Tampa, St. Pete.
That I had never been to Tampa.
You gotta come.
I never been to
Tampa. And
Tampa.
it's cheaper than South Florida.
My cousin told me it's lit.
It's so
in Tampa
lit
right now.
It's so lit. Like they just got this boat now that goes from St. Pete to Tampa, and it's like I'm sure it's cheap. Like they have all these like $40 boat rides that be like unlimited drinks. Like it's a party.
Man, that's what I want to be on.
Yes.
But I'm just working here.
Oh. See, our boat rides out here, they actually did get a brunch boat that's like $60.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. So, okay, finally they got a boat thing here. But usually stuff like I think they just got some, those, what is it? Like a cabana set up in Malibu. It's like $300 per hour. It's something crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
I know we're in California, but beach culture is not super huge here.
Why? They're so beautiful.
Like it is, like you see people like, oh, I'm gonna go to the beach,
but it's not like Florida.
No, they're not like beach day like all the time. Like,
but it's also because it's far away from most people.
That's the main thing. Well, it's LA far.
Yeah,
it's 40 minutes driving.
For me, it's close because I live like far north, so I can just drive through a canyon. I'm on the beach. But most people have a commute. Yeah. And they don't want to drive.
And it's a thing too, because like you got to finding parking.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes parking is $25.
Ooh, Lord.
It's a lot.
You have to know which beaches to go to. Like there's plenty of beaches where, and you have to also not go on the weekend where everyone and their mom is actually there.
Yep.
Because then you're gonna have to walk far and lug all your stuff because once again they don't provide chairs. Yeah. So you got to bring the chair, the tent. It's a workout to get to the beach.
Yeah. Yo, no, it's disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
You know what's real beautiful?
What?
The Carolinas.
Really?
Man.
I just think of plantations.
Is delicious. No. North Carolina, gorgeous.
Their airport is real nice.
It's
Charlotte,
gorgeous.
And they got every type of food in there.
It's super picturesque.
Yeah.
Like, I went to South Carolina one time and was just kind of like, I could live here.
Really?
Yeah. And then North Carolina, if you look at, I'm pretty sure North Carolina has the Smoky Mountains, right? They have the Smoky Mountain. It's super beautiful, beautiful. And then Tennessee has beautiful areas too, just not quite Memphis.
Yeah.
You know, the rough thing about Memphis is I remember being like, what can we do? And we got multiple suggestions of like, do you want to see the like Cotton Museum?
Ew, God. No, I don't. My people have seen enough of that shit.
Like that. And we were like, no.
That's why, like the plantation tours in Louisiana. No, no, thank you. Why are you touring this shit? I'm
now, one of my new favorite spots, I need to go back.
Yes.
DC.
I've heard great things about DC, and I've never been to DC.
I had the time of my life.
Did you get to go like on one of those White House tours?
No.
I want to do
when
that.
I went there, the White House, they was like, yo, back up.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I could barely see the White House.
You couldn't even see it?
Nah, there was
wow.
a gate. There was like trees.
Trump was in office or?
No, it was this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was this year. I went. I had so much freaking fun. Like that was probably the crazy thing is it was DC, Baltimore, whatever they call it, the DMV.
Yeah, the DMV.
Oh man, I had such a vibe
with that
over there.
Ugly accent.
That's the Baltimore.
That's the Baltimore.
Baltimore.
I can't even duplicate it right now.
You do.
You
All that nastiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
But either way, you can like scooter around DC and everything
is like close together, right?
It's close-ish together. But what I would say is everything there is black. And it's like a good Chocolate black City. Feeling.
Yeah.
Like it's
They're
not
like black and successful.
Yeah, because there's some places that you go to and everything's black and you're like, I have like a weird feeling. But I went over there and I was like, yee until the sun went down. Then after that, I was like, I should probably get in the car and get up on out of here.
Yeah.
You know, I know for sure Joe Biden don't sleep in that damn house.
He got a bunker somewhere.
Yeah, he was like, all right, well,
right.
the clowns are out tonight.
Oh, no.
You know? But no, DC's a vibe. Virginia's super beautiful.
Okay. See, I've never been to Virginia.
Virginia's real beautiful. And then also, of course, Jersey, New York.
Yeah.
Jersey,
I'm going to New
York
York soon.
It's
Love
great.
it there.
I mean, even
People
upstate
always
New York.
say New Yorkers are so rude, but I never had that experience with them.
I don't think New Yorkers are rude to people.
Okay.
I think that New Yorkers have a harsh outer shell.
Okay.
So like I'm trying to get somewhere, I'm trying to do
busy.
a thing. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
When you're operating at a slower pace,
yeah,
you're used to like, hi, how's it going?
Yeah, ain't none of that.
And they're like, yo, move.
Yeah, which I like. People always mistake me from being there just because like I'm friendly, but like I'm friendly when someone is friendly to me. Otherwise, I have the stink face on. I'm like, let's go.
There's so much culture in New York though that it's like really impossible to say New Yorkers are quite rude. Like maybe if they're in the city, but like my aunt has a house in upstate New York, super beautiful. You would never know. In is it Poughkeepsie? No, that's not upstate New York. But these are places where people don't even know. Because when people think of New York, they just think of the five boroughs, right? Yeah. But then there's the rest of the state,
right?
And then you start thinking about all of that, and it's like, New York is cool.
Yeah,
New York is cool,
and they have a lot of cheap food. I love that.
Oh, you know what's really beautiful too? Connecticut. Beautiful.
I see that.
Maine.
It seemed like a beautiful place in these months, like the winter, fall.
Yeah.
It seemed like it would be nice then.
I've never been to Chicago though.
Me either, and I want to.
We should just go tonight.
Right now. Let me look it up.
Okay. Spirit.
Oh.
Spirit.
It's probably $25 too.
I never used my pass.
Are you serious?
Never.
Why?
The months just flew by, and and then
you don't be liking to take a break from work. I believe in taking mental breaks. I be needing them.
I'm built different.
Oh God.
All right. Let's see what we got. Are you still tipping in today's economy?
Yes.
That means no.
No, I did today actually. Cause I'm like, you know what? People need help. Obviously.
You gave him a verbal tip?
No. Tip is get a better job. No. No. I actually tip, but I don't like it. I don't like that Americans are made to tip, because if you go to Europe, it's built in. They pay their workers enough. I feel like that's how it should be. Why is it my job to pay you
a guesstimated amount of
20%, 18%, 25%? The stuff, we're in a recession. Stuff is already expensive. Now I got a tip on top of that.
I feel like I read somewhere that tipping is racist. Like it
how
was.
So?
Now I don't remember.
Okay.
But I believe it.
Okay.
It was like a post-slavery thing where they were like, the slaves, the business owners didn't want to pay their employees who were former slaves, so the people came around and like
I think I might have read
something like that. I don't know, but I read that it is tied to racism.
Okay,
but to me, I actually am on the same page as you, because the more that I think about it, the more I get upset about people who are like, well, if you can't eat out, eat at home.
Yeah,
and it's like, well, wait a minute.
Okay,
the cost is right there.
Yeah.
Okay, it says it's $25 for this plate of food.
Yeah.
Okay. If I go to Walmart and it says it's $25 for this thing, I buy it and I leave. But then the person who works there.
Yep.
Comes and does their job,
yes,
in which they get paid for,
right?
Which I understand. There are some people who are waiters who make $2 an hour.
That's ridiculous,
right? I get that, but also like, it's almost like the employee and the product are separate things. So the product is one thing, and then the service is another thing, and then the cost for the service is on you. Like, I hope you tip. And it's like, now you get into this weird place of like, what are we doing here?
Right.
So why don't you just, put it in the cost of the food, and then like you just pay the employee that.
Yeah.
But I understand how an employee could be like, well, I make more from tipping because everyone pays me 10% or 20%. But look, every company on earth is letting people go right now.
Yeah.
And it is a scary time to be tipping. Every other company wants to. We're just gonna ask you a quick question.
Oh my gosh, everybody!
And it's like, dude, you just work here,
right?
Here's my.
You did nothing. You literally just handed me something. Why are you gonna tip for that? Why are these companies? all these employees like striking and stuff like that. Like, these companies make enough money to pay their workers. Just pay them. Why am I paying them? I already paid $6 for this coffee. Why I gotta tip 20% on top of it?
It highly encourages me to not eat out.
Yeah.
I've been eating a lot at home.
Me too.
A lot.
Me too.
Normally, I would eat out a good amount, especially like fast food and whatever.
Yeah.
But recently, yesterday, 2 days ago, I went to Jack in the Box because of pure desperation.
Yeah. Sometimes it'd be like that.
Yeah, I was ripping and running. I'm so hungry. I don't have time to go make the food at home.
Yeah.
I got a junior jumbo jack. And I got the junior jumbo jack with cheese. Mm-hmm. And then I got the chicken hot dog sandwich, the clucking combo sandwich.
Chicken hot dog sandwich?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Yes. It's like a chicken tender, but in a hot dog.
Oh, in a hot dog bun?
Those two things. I did not get a drink. I got a free cup of water. Or a cup of water. And then I got... That's it. Those two things. I did not get fries, nothing. Guess how much it was?
$75.
Close. Like $12.79.
Why? That's the thing. We're in a recession. All this stuff is already expensive. Now I gotta tip the motherfucker giving it to me.
Yeah. No. It's really insane. Yeah. Like, outside is so disgusting.
It is.
Like, I'm gonna look so good from starving myself.
Yeah, literally. Like, I'm already going to an expensive gym. So that's where the money's going. Yep. So, like, and the thing is, like, I work all day. You think I'm going to come home and want to slave over a stove after I've, like, worked with these badass kids all day? Like, the thing is with me, I look at it. In trouble now. Yeah, I know. I love my students. But here's the thing. It's just like, I will literally only cook one time a day. I'm not cooking multiple meals at home. Like, I can't. I'm tired. So, like, but at the same time, I also don't want to go out and spend $60 on a meal and don't even think about ordering no DoorDash, Uber Eats, or none of that.
That's $30.
You're definitely spending $50. Mm-hmm. Like,
yeah. I feel bad for the people because I know the society tells us that we're supposed to be in this tip culture. Oh, God. But even for me, I go to the barbershop every single week. I get it. Like, we're supposed to tip the barber. But sometimes I start thinking about it, like, why don't you just put it in the price?
Yeah. You know? Just charge a little more.
Yeah. I don't know what.
I already feel like they charging a lot for hair stuff.
It really is. Yeah. I mean, I pay $72 for a haircut.
Right. And then black female hair care is, like, out of control. Like, these girls are
It's like, because of Instagram.
Yeah, it is. And then it's just like, then you got to make sure that the girl don't cancel on you. And, I'm late and there's a squeeze in fee. Come with your hair washed straight and blow dry. I'm like, what am I paying you for? I just did my hair myself and you sprayed it. Like, $75. What?
You have to come. Well, do you want? Okay. Now we need to talk about this.
Back up.
Black girl hair.
Ooh. Terrible.
When you're getting it done, you have to go there with it
washed already.
Straightened.
Sometimes.
And blow dried.
Okay, so here's the thing. When you're getting like box braids or like faux locks or like any especially kind of braiding stuff, they want you to wash your hair already and blow dry it kind of straight. Because here's the thing. Instead of them doing it like a normal salon would, they want to charge you extra. So it's just like, we want you to basically come with your hair like already like in a manageable state. So it's not like, back in the day you could go to a salon and you pay like $150 or something like that and get your hair done and they're going to do everything. Not anymore. They want you to do all these list of things before you get there. And then they may or may not show up late. Like, it's a whole ghetto experience. That's why you have a lot of black women out there learning to do their own hair now, because not only are the prices out of control, we're doing half the work on top of that. And the thing is, I'm not a hair person. I have to get my own. First of all, I like people like the feeling of people doing my hair is like A1. Like you said earlier, chef's kiss. Like, I love that. But then, like, I just know my strengths. I'm not good at doing my hair. I got to pay somebody. So now I got to do all the extras. And then, like, the bad customer service, the outrageous prices. I gotta do all these 5 things before I even see you. It's out of control.
How much is it? Let's say you want to get box braids or micro braids. How much is that?
Oh Lord, have mercy! It's at least $300.
How long does that hairstyle last?
Well, and I would say, like, thankfully, the people I've gone to have been good. So, like, typically that can last 2 or 3 months if you take care of your hair. And I do. Like, I'll wrap my hair at night. I'll do the things. But, like, if you kind of rough or you, like, I don't know. There's a lot of things that could go wrong with it. And if the person is just not a good beautician, it won't last long. They'll start unraveling and stuff like that. So now picture you paid $300 and your shit looking crazy after a month.
Hold on, I need to ask this.
Yes.
When you get the hair done,
and you got to buy the hair on top of that.
That's what I was going to ask.
Oh, my God.
How much is the hair that you have to pay to put in your hair, and then after that you pay $300 to get your hair done?
Okay, so braiding packs aren't usually too expensive, but that's another thing you got to factor in. So, like, each pack might be $5 or $6, but you might need, like, if you're getting smaller braids, you need several packs. So you maybe spend like $35, $40. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ladies, it's been a while since I got braids, but like, yeah, you spend like maybe $40 on the hair, and then you gotta.
That's all the hair, $40.
Yeah, but now if you're getting weave, now that's something else.
What's weave?
Weave, like hair extensions you're getting sewed in, or like those wigs that people love.
That's why I asked what's weave. Because is weave, extensions, and wigs the same thing?
Totally different. So these lace front wigs, this is a whole, we're doing a little segment. So these lace front wigs, you buy the wig and then you got to pay someone sometimes $200-$300 to even install it. They literally, all they're doing is they're like braiding your hair down. That's another thing. They want you to come wash for that so they can braid your hair down. Sometimes they even charge extra to cornrow your hair. Braid your hair down. They put like a what's the glue, the cap thing, and then they glue it to that. That can be pretty expensive. Now, all of this depends on the quality hair you get. So I usually buy like pretty good hair because I don't want to be out here looking like I bought a wig from Party City. So the quality of hair is expensive. And to get them to, a person that's good at melting the lace down so it looks natural and not like Tyler Perry wig-ish, these things cost money. So the wig, which is a unit in and of itself, that's different than extensions. Extensions meaning like packs of hair that you can get sewed in, or you can get
sewed into braids.
Yeah, sewed
or
into. Or
they can like.
So they braid your natural hair down and they could sew it into your braided hair.
Let me ask you this. If there's a white girl who really knew how to do black hair really, really well, would you go to her?
No.
Why?
No. She doesn't have my hair.
No, let's say like you look at somebody who looks just like you. She's fire. She knows what's up. But would you go to a white girl?
Mm-mm. I'm gonna go to my own people. Like, that's like, no, not to sound like that, but
you hate them.
No, but you gotta stay in your lane with certain things. Like, they can do hair, they just can't do my hair. Here's the thing: if I go to a Mexican restaurant and I see a fully white staff, no. I want actual Mexicans. If I go to a Jamaican spot, I would prefer actual Jamaicans.
You never been to Panda Express, huh?
Well, no, I feel you. Of course, there's other ethnicities back there, but like, if I want authentic food, I'm gonna go to the person, like the culture that it's associated with. I would prefer not to like deal with that. If I go to a country western bar, I better see white people in there. This is your jam.
They got country western blacks.
Yeah, you're right. They do.
Yeah.
Of course. No,
Yeehaw.
They do. Yeehaw.
My nigga.
my nigga. But like, no, like, with hair, no, I wouldn't. If it's I'm sure maybe she does do a great job, but I'm gonna go to a black girl for a weave.
What's customer service like with hair people? Like the girls who do your hair?
The girls who do my hair have always been decent. But I'm also like, I'll do as much research as I can on the people. Like, so I'll read if they have reviews. I'll read reviews. I will look at their actual work.
Let's say the work is good, but like their actual, because it sounds like there's a lot of communication that happens before you guys talk or before you guys actually get the work done.
Yes. Thank God. Like, I have personally never had a crazy, terrible experience or even anything really bad with my hair people. Because that would be very upsetting. My hair is important as far as like who I pay and spend my money. Because I've spent a lot of money getting my hair done. Right now, my hair is just natural. It's just like what I did myself. But when I go get my hair done, I will spend a good amount because I want it to look good. So like, thankfully, I've seen and heard endless stories about bad experiences. Like people, like there's a lot of deposits done nowadays too. So like they'll be like, oh, I need a $100 deposit, and sometimes the girl will like not show up or will be like crazy late, and then the schedules don't line up, and now like these women have missed their like bridal hairdos and stuff. Yeah, like that. So like when it comes to now, any of my friends can tell you, when it comes to my birthday, I do not play around by getting my hair done. Things got to be all in line. So it's situations like that. People will pay a deposit, girls don't come through, like I just said, and yeah, it could be like a real ghetto situation.
Oh boy, getting your hair cut as a man,
y'all are lucky, man.
As a black man, I would say,
but y'all gotta find good hair.
Yeah, you have to find the right guy. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't take that much. Like you could look at other people, and I know for me, like my line looks good, but to a barber, it's actually a challenge. Yeah. So because they can like make it, they can like just, crooked or like circular or like all types of weird stuff. Or
and that's damaging for a long time for y'all because y'all gotta grow the like front of your hair.
It's a lot. It's a process.
Push your line back.
And some people don't know, but like ultimately it does just like grow back. Yeah. And then you're like, okay, I'm not going back to that guy.
Yeah. But that's tragic.
And luckily
and you cut your own hair, so you really.
I go to the barbershop.
Oh, okay.
I go to the barbershop every Friday.
Okay.
Every week.
But you know how to cut hair though.
I know how to cut hair, but I haven't cut my hair in years.
Oh, okay.
I cut my hair once in COVID.
Okay.
And then after that, I was like, I'm gonna need my barber.
Yeah.
The customer service for barbers, if you know your guy, you're good. But I had one guy who cornered me at the door because he wanted $100 for a cut, and this is years ago in LA.
Of course.
Yeah, some bum, and he gave me a great haircut too. That's the sad part. Like he gave me a fire cut, waves dipping and everything, had me looking nice. But then I remember asking, how much is the cut before I sat in the chair because it was new. The barbershop was like the second week open, and he was like, man, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna take care of you. I should have known.
Oh, you should have known when he said that.
Right in that moment.
I'm gonna
take care of you. And he didn't have a real name. His name was Cold. That's a temperature, sir. Yeah, you can say me as Cold.
Right.
You know what? You about to scam me.
Right, cold-hearted.
Right, okay. And he
cold hard cash is what you're gonna pay.
Yeah. And this is like 2013. So he stood in front of that door like, you ain't going nowhere.
Oh,
I need my $100.
What if you would have been like, well, you said you got me, I only got 50. What would you have done?
Shoot, I might have to act like Andy from the Fire Festival.
He gonna be like, get to sweeping this hair off the floor.
He gonna be like, get down, and I would be like, man, is there anything? Can I wash a dish?
Right? Can I wash a dish?
Can I clean the blades?
All right, now you gonna clean it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, exactly. No. So that was the last time I let somebody dupe me. After that, like sometimes barbers do some little funky stuff. Like they'll give you a lineup and then they'll charge you for a full cut. Then you gotta be like, come on, bro. Like,
right.
Oh, my bad, bro. Like, no, I do know.
Exactly.
I listen. I'm dangerous.
Right.
So get to it. All right, let's do one more. We got Halloween and we have taking your ex back and we have who's cooking for Thanksgiving.
Ooh. Let's talk about Thanksgiving, I guess.
Okay. So, do you go home for Thanksgiving?
No.
Not
a big fan of Thanksgiving.
Why?
I hate turkey.
I mean, it's not the only thing they have there.
I'm grateful every day. I don't need a special day for it. Hallelujah. But also, like not to be sentimental, but like when I was growing up, my grandfather used to come to Florida for Thanksgiving, so that was like his holiday, and then he passed away when I was like senior year in high school. So Thanksgiving's always been kind of like, so I haven't really been a fan of it since then. But like I said, I only like the sides for Thanksgiving. Macaroni, collard greens, mac and cheese, yams. The sides are great. Don't care for turkey. If it was up to me for meat, I would either choose like ham or barbecue of some sort.
I mean, you can do that.
I can.
It's not against the rules.
You're right, but like...
You're not in communist Russia.
I'm not a chef, though.
This we know. I remember one time I saw you make some Velveeta.
Whoa!
You made it for me.
No, I didn't. Did
I? Some Velveeta.
This was in college.
No.
When did I make Velveeta?
Right after college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. That was literally 12 years ago.
Yeah. It was some Velveeta and some shell macaroni or something.
That's
something like that. And I was like, Crystal,
you made some mac and cheese that was questionable one time. You used weird noodles. You used them big ass noodles.
I mean, the size of the noodle is not.
Nah.
It's still good.
That mac and cheese was different.
I never claimed to be a chef.
Right. I'll tell you right now, I am not the girl that's gonna cook no Thanksgiving dinner.
What you gonna do when you have a family though?
Well, I would be forced to learn then. I would definitely try at that point. But I can cook now. I just can't cook that stuff. I can cook like healthy meals for myself.
You know what's rough? Thinking about Thanksgiving with it being 7 billion degrees outside.
Love it.
Hate it.
I love the heat. That gives me more time to lose weight and look great. You could still be like sexy summer because it's like endless summer right now. Bring on the global warming.
Nah, I guarantee, and I don't know how I know this, but I know this from years of being here. October 31st.
You think it's going to be cold?
The day will be hot. Mm-hmm. The evening time, you're going to start shuddering. Like it happens. And no one believes me because
we've had a hot Halloween because I was looking at my costume.
The day is always hot.
No, I was out in West Hollywood at night and I had on like a Tomb Raider costume and I was good.
Yeah, but you probably popped a Molly.
And sweating. Woo.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So for the most part, I remember clearly because there was one when I discovered this phenomenon of LA being truly satanic because on Halloween evening it gets weirdly cold and then for the rest of the year it's cold. It's because I went out, it was hot that day. 2012 is the year for sure. Mm-hmm. And I wore a leather jacket.
Ooh, and you regretted that?
Nope.
Oh,
because as I'm out, it got cold, and everybody was like, "What the heck?"
Yeah,
it was like 92 degrees.
Yeah.
Then boom, it got cold.
That's the thing. We be having drastic differences. That was one of the first things I noticed when I moved to LA. It could be hot as balls during the day, and it will drop sometimes almost 50-degree difference at night. Yeah, especially where I live in the valley, deep in the valley, so it actually gets. I've woken up to 50-degree weather and I'm like burr. And then I will come home and it's 90 something.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's because we're in the desert.
Yeah.
Like the desert's just pure extremes. Hot, cold.
Hot,
period.
cold. But I'm thinking actually this week it's supposed to be slightly cooler. It's like I think so. we have highs in the 80 something.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I have jackets I need to wear. This is my season because I get to hide everything.
I feel you.
So get to it, Jesus.
I need to be hot a little bit longer so I can lose maybe like 15 more pounds.
I don't think that's quite how it works. You just have to be in a caloric deficit. You'll be good.
I like the heat motivates me even more because you know what I hate about the fall? It gets dark at 5:00. You can't do anything.
I love that.
No.
Oof, I hate them long days.
No, I wish they were long days year round.
I'm okay with
like
it
Arizona.
Seasonally. Like I when I think about like like lightning bugs.
Oh yeah, I don't like summer bugs.
Yeah,
that's out of control.
No, lightning bugs are cool.
What are those again?
The bugs that light up.
Oh, I try to avoid
fireflies.
Any bugs. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like in Florida, when they light up, it's beautiful. It's nice. Yeah. You don't remember lightning bug?
I try not to encounter them too much. I feel like maybe I haven't seen them that often.
What the heck?
I know. Well, you South Florida. I'm Central Florida.
Well, I lived in Central Florida. I live in Melbourne.
But I'm Gulf Coast. They probably had them, but
they have them in New York too.
Oh, but I also avoid too much outsideness because the mosquitoes, like, they're wild.
Yeah, no, for sure. Mosquitoes, they'll give you
yeah,
it's too much.
Let's not even discuss them things.
But summer, I told you, summer is fat phobic, so I don't need to be a part of it. You know, every year I'm still working on the next year's summer body. It's a mess.
You see, the summer bodies are made in the winter.
That's true. And you fail in the winter as well.
Yo, but I'm not failing now because I spend so much on this gym. So
yeah, no, you look good.
Thank you.
We had a couple ladies like, ooh.
Oh yeah,
what's
which
her
ones?
name? We'll see. Yeah, but anyways, everybody have a happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Try not to do anything demonic.
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
We're talking to you.
Okay.
Head spins around.
What are you gonna be?
I got an astronaut costume that's supposed to be coming in this week.
I don't even be trying anymore.
No, but I've been wanting to be that. All my well, not all, but like a lot of my costumes are like jobs that I wish I could have. So like
when you dressed up as a cat.
I wish I could be a cat. No, but like that's every little kid's dream is to be an astronaut. But like I've actually been like I went to NASA not that long ago, like a couple years ago, and it was really cool. Like I still have like that obsession a little bit.
NASA's lit.
NASA is so dope.
NASA's lit.
Yeah, and yeah. It's hard to get tickets to go to JPL out here.
What's that?
That's like the local NASA place, like in Pasadena. Jet Propulsion Lab is what the whole name of it. I tried to get on a list for it years ago, but never heard anything. You have to like go like as a field trip or like be working in that field. It's hard to get in. I've even applied to work there.
Do you celebrate Halloween?
Yeah. Well, not celebrating like we're gonna like go be demonic, but like,
that's what I'm asking.
No, absolutely not. But I love dressing up, so that's why. And I also kind of like some spooky stuff, but not like crazy. I feel like this is like a holiday for some people that really go hard. Like, I love the devil. like they like love that, and I'm just like, bro, still,
just dressing up.
Yeah, I'm just dressing up. I go to church. I love Jesus. All that stuff. I don't get into like I'm gonna go to the graveyard and try to dig someone up and do a ritual.
Do the body.
Yeah. None of that.
I've never dressed up for Halloween, but and I've never had a Christmas tree, but this year, I think I'm going to get a Christmas tree.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. See, I don't really like Christmas a whole lot either.
I will tell you my favorite months of the year are October, November, December, and February.
February is your birthday, of course.
I mean, everybody loves February.
No. Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
No. Hated it. That's so...
So you hate Black history? You hate blacks?
Oh, well, of course not.
No, you hate blacks?
Well, okay. Black History Month, obviously, that's the best part of February.
What?
Besides your birthday. Oh. But...
So you said something crazy.
But I had never been a fan of Valentine's. Even when I was in relationships, I've never had a Valentine's Day that was that like spectacular.
Oh, I've wasted some money on some Valentine's Day.
How much money have you ever, like the most money you've ever spent on a Valentine's Day?
Luckily for me, I haven't done too much Valentining because my relationships are only 90 days long.
Lucky you.
But
I wish mine were that short.
I caught a relationship in maybe end of December. One of the top 10 best days of the year is like the first 10 days of January. It always feels so rejuvenating.
I feel that.
Good. But anyways, I took one girl. It's crazy too because the level of detail that goes inside of my mind for Valentine's Day is like next level. I forgot. I spent like $1,200 on a Valentine's Day.
Oh, see, you're a good guy. Yay, Kelby. I love that.
About that. So I wasn't gonna be in town, so I bought a bunch of like custom gifts.
Oh.
And
I love some romantic shit. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'm big on the like romantic things if they're well received. Like I be sending, send gifts, I send flowers.
That's like amazing.
Yeah, I do that. But there was one.
Teach a class for these niggas. Please.
You're gonna have to pay me. I'm deficit.
How to be romantic.
$1,200. But
I hope she appreciated that. That sounds like a lot.
No comment. So I remember one Valentine's Day. I had to work, and early in the morning I went through like 7 outfits because I was like, I need to go to her house, pick her up from work, and I need to look fresh.
Yeah.
Then on my lunch break, I went and I got my car cleaned because I was like, if I'm gonna pick you up, it's gonna be right.
Car.
But then like, because I'm so like crazy, I walked back into my car. I drove back to work. I came back to work, and like 3 specks of dust was in the car from like me walking in the parking lot.
I guarantee you a girl don't notice that.
She never did. But no. I like went back and I like rewashed it myself out of hand because I was like, I this is the wrong day to look. Yeah, I had to. Then after that, I went and I picked up these flowers on Valentine's Day. Man, oh man,
that's hard to find.
Them flowers was like $275.
Yeah,
it was a lot of money. And then I bought like one of those big bears. I put it in the passenger seat. And then I bought like these really nice chocolates. So even before she got to the car, I done spent hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
And then I took her to...
Wait, the flowers were $275?
Oh, man. The flowers on Valentine's Day?
Were those the eternal flowers that like last for like 6 months?
They're dead.
Oh, no.
They're dead.
Do you know the ones I'm talking about that like last...
you pay for the styling.
Yeah.
It's like a little beautiful way they style it.
Okay.
But no, they died. Just like the relationship.
Oh.
And then she came. I took her to go bowling, actually.
Okay.
But it was like the theme at the bowling alley was this like very romantic dark mood lighting.
Ooh.
They gave like
was it Lucky Strike?
It wasn't Lucky Strike, but I actually had found a place that was like niche.
Okay.
So they gave us pink drinks and all these things. It was very, very nice. Yeah. You know, and we had like been talking about bowling and how much we were like into it at the time.
Yeah.
And all that. And then that was like another like $150, you know. And then bowling after that, like cheap. I gave her some kind of like jewelry, if I remember correctly. And then after that, like that was it. So I want to say that Valentine's Day was like a $600 experience.
But this was your girlfriend?
She wasn't even a girlfriend at the time.
Oh,
she was.
But
like,
she
we
became
were like,
your girlfriend?
Yeah, for a day.
See, that's your problem. You be doing all this stuff for people you're not in a relationship with.
Okay, so, dang, do we have time?
Do we have time?
Okay, so this specific case was like in my head. I was like, we're only not in a relationship because of X, Y, and Z.
Oh.
But if that didn't exist, we pretty much would be.
Okay.
So she was going to go to the army and like go away. So I was like, let me just make this really special while you're here because you could go to the army and get shot in the face and then like you like never come back. Dramatic. So I was like trying to like do all of this, but then she ended up being fine and coming back. And then we dated for a day and then we broke up the next day.
Damn.
But so it was like not quite a relationship because we didn't put the title on it.
How long had y'all been talking?
Well, the whole thing lasted a year and like 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but a lot of that time she was gone. Like 5 months she was out. You know. Gotcha. So a lot of it, like before she went to the army and she was like, "Hey, before we do this, I'm going to the army in 9 months." Yeah. You know what I mean? So, that was that. But that other Valentine's Day, boy, oh boy, I spent some money. Yeah, that one didn't last either. With that being said, do you have any old relationships that you would take back?
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. If you're my ex, you're my ex for a reason. Once I'm over, most of my relationships have ended dramatically. Like, by the time I'm done, like, I hate your ass. So there's absolutely no way I'm taking you back. Not a snowball chance in hell would I revisit.
I don't believe that. There has to be one person that you're like, I could try this again. A single person.
No, because here's the thing. Like once.
Wait, are you counting only official boyfriends, or are you counting?
Official boyfriends.
Okay,
like anyone I've ever dated. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I'm sure there are people I've dated that I would maybe rekindle something.
Revisit that.
Maybe. But like usually like after I'm done with people, even if I was just talking to you and we didn't go anywhere, usually it's like there was some reason for that. So I'm just like, why am I gonna dig like in the past trash when when I could just go meet someone new? I don't know. But I also like, I don't know, right now, like I'm not like actively looking, but like if the right person came along, then okay, great. But I feel like, why am I gonna go visit? Like, it didn't work out. There must have been a reason.
Yeah, but
for
there
that.
are times. It's funny. This little Argentinian lady the other day told me, after 7 years, y'all are totally different people. So you could try it again.
We're different. You know, we've evolved. But like, here's the thing about me. I don't really forgive people for real.
That's a problem.
That is a problem.
I mean, depends on what they did to you. But.
Yeah. But like, I will think that I did, and I'll do my best to like move past. But like, ultimately, like, if you did something that was that dramatic, like, there's still a part of me that hates you. So like, I really can't. Like, I could be I'm actually on speaking terms with a lot of my exes. Like, you know, I could hi,
but secretly,
bye.
I hate you.
Yeah, you know, there's like, I'm never gonna forget. You never forget how somebody makes you feel. So like, if you ever hurt me that bad, the hell with you. Hi, bye. But that's about it. Like, I can't really, you know, wholeheartedly, because then I'm gonna just think of them like, okay, this person did this. Yeah, they're a little different now, but can I really trust you? Like, me going into dating, like, I'm trying, you know, be open-minded and start things off with like a clean slate. But like, if you given me reasons to not trust you or different things, it's hard for me to like trust you ever again.
You know, they say a lot of people end up with somebody that they've known for a long time.
Yeah, I could see that.
So do you have somebody like, if I end up marrying old Dennis? That's cool.
Old Dennis. You know, I have a lot of friends, but like, I feel like my friends we're so close that we're like family. So I'm just like, I don't know if I could marry my friends. I don't know.
Have you ever tried it?
But I'm a woman, so I'm not gonna ask anyone. No one's ever approached me and be like, Christina, we've been friends for 13 years. Like, let's try to make this work. Like, no one's ever come at me like that. So, and if I don't know, I don't know. Like, I've had people like someone that was just here was like, oh, you know, if things don't work out, like, maybe we could have a kid together or something. Like, I've had those conversations.
That's a wild request.
That is a wild request. But I've had that kind of request. But at the same, I'm not even down for that, because I expect marriage, family, like those things, not just like baby that we co-parent. Like, I'm personally not okay with that.
Yeah, I'm good on the co-parenting.
Yeah.
I'd rather just stay alone.
Yeah. I wouldn't say stay alone like forever, even though like I could maybe be okay with that. But I'm definitely not gonna just cope. I'm not gonna ever be someone's baby mama. Like, that's out of the line that's no.
I wonder if there's an ex yeah, there's. I mean,
you know what? That just made me think of something. That's like a red flag for me. If a guy has a baby mama, that's a red flag. I know that's gonna piss people off. Don't care. But like, why? Because you know what I think? Like, at 36, I'm meeting a lot of guys with, you know, kids. If you have a baby mama, why don't you marry her?
I feel like there's nuance to every single situation.
But then how can I go into the relationship or whatever we're doing thinking you're going to marry me? If you wouldn't even marry the mother of your child, what makes me think that I'm going to be the chosen one?
Well, what if a guy's divorced?
Okay, well, that's a little different. At least he married the woman.
What does that mean to you?
It means that you were committed. You were willing to give the woman a commitment. That's more respectable than putting a baby in her and then just going about your daily life. Like, you couldn't, like, because every woman, I can't speak on every woman, but most women want to be married and want to have like a stable partner in the kid's life. So the fact that you were just able to pump and dump is essentially, that's a red flag for me, because I'm like,
what if they were like dating, they break up, and then 8 weeks later she goes, yo, I'm pregnant.
then it's drama. Because now you're going to, first of all, people with baby mamas, they be smashing the baby moms. Yes, they definitely go back and slide in. Because, like, you have a bond with, like, that's a crazy bond to have. Like, of course you are. Like, I'm sure there's situations where it don't happen. They're like, I'll never have sex with. Okay. But at the same time, we all know what the deal is. That's like the one person you can always go back to. So, like, I got to think about that. And then I got to think about the person, like, if a dude has a newborn, he definitely smashing. Definitely,
I mean,
for
it takes
sure.
9 months for the kid to be born.
Yeah, he was smashing the whole time. While the baby's in there and everything.
Cooking
of course.
up.
Yeah. Cause now he can do it and low and shoot up, what do they call it? Shoot the club up and not have to worry about getting her pregnant again. Now he's banging her raw. Like, no, definitely not messing with nobody who have a newborn. And what's crazy is you have a lot of men you have a lot of men who will hide the fact that they got the baby on the way. They'll be talking to you, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're seeing a baby. Oh, what? I know so many females that have talked to men, and then all of a sudden, a month down the road, there's like a baby on the timeline. It's like, what in the hell? Like, you couldn't tell me that? Like, that's a big thing to leave out.
Maybe they're just trying to figure it out.
I'm figuring, I got a lot going on. I'm fighting demons.
Yo,
that's what they have.
I hate when people say that. I got a lot going on. What you got going on?
You got a baby on the way is what you got.
When people say that, to me, I'm like, A, you're lying.
Yeah,
and B, you just don't want to talk to me.
You just don't want to, you trying to hide something.
You want to keep me on the chain, but like when it's most convenient for you. But like, I got a lot going on.
You lying.
Like what is a lot?
Yeah.
What is going on?
You got other hoes. That's what it is.
I'm
you
fighting
talking to other
demons.
people.
Stop
you
it.
Fighting demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
That's
some shit.
Another thing is like when people are talking to you normally and then the communication like stops.
I don't play with that inconsistent. As soon as you act brand new, I'll act brand newer.
Oh yes. Ain't nobody pettier than me.
Yeah,
I can.
Nobody pet you. For real.
Anything you do, I could do it 3 times better.
Yes, and I will.
Trust.
I'm gonna teach you, bitch. Don't try to. I'm gonna not text you back for 3 hours. I'm gonna not text you back all day.
Now I'm not gonna do.
No. Play with me. Play with me. Yeah, two can play this game.
I'm not gonna do that, but I was in a thing where I was seeing a couple different girls at the same time, and it was like all fresh, and I wasn't trying. I was just like, feeling it out, and everybody was cool at first. Then I started like letting a couple go. Like, okay, I don't like these ones anymore. Let me see. All right, it came down to 2, and at the same period of time, they both started like making either weird excuses like, oh, what you got going on this weekend? Oh, I'm doing a party. I can't hang out. When is the party? Oh, weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Yeah.
It's all weekend.
It's all weekend. Like, oh, okay.
You going to Coachella?
Right? Then the moment they ask me, like, what you doing this week? I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
I'm sleeping
exactly.
all week long.
All week long.
Right? Then, so that started happening. Like, they started answering kind of weird. And I remember being like, so what date is the party?
Why can't people just be honest? You're not interested. You're not interested.
Yeah.
Or just tell the truth.
But then they would stop texting back, both of them. They would text back.
Do they know each other?
I don't know. But they would text back every like 4 days. 3 or 4 days.
I don't. The inconsistent.
Yeah. But it was all cool before. So I was like, I done whittled down everybody else to y'all final 2.
And then now y'all acting funny.
Exactly.
Oh,
so now I'm getting upset.
You chose the wrong 2.
Man, I'm telling you. And what's crazy is like on the same day, they both like did something super weird where like we had plans and they like forgot or whatever. And then so I blocked them both.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's me as a person.
Yeah.
Like once I hit my limit,
Yep.
you will not know what happened.
Yeah.
You know, you won't know what happened. And then 2 years later, I might like unblock you and then be like, what happened? I'll tell you then.
Yeah.
But you won't know there's a silent limit. Just like coming.
At least it's
up.
silent.
Yeah.
Because I had to work my way up to that. Because usually what I would do is a guy would like kind of fall off, and then I'd be like, all right. And so like I'll try to like be silent, and then like I don't know, it's just something in me. I just have the spirit of just cussing people out. Like I just be like, you know what? This is what you did, motherfucker. And I'll like let them have it, and it don't even necessarily be like paragraphs. Like I'll cuss your ass out real quick. Like I'll tell you about yourself. But like it got a little better. So like first I would just like I'm gonna let these motherfuckers have it, and then it got to be like, all right, I'm gonna give them a chance. But like if you keep bothering me, like say I like ghosted you and then you like hit me up a couple times, I'm gonna like not say anything. But if you keep going, I'm be like, all right, motherfucker, since you want to answer so damn bad, you know you thirsty for something, I'm finna quench your thirst, bitch. We going off. We like that. I'm gonna let you have it. Now I've gotten to a point I don't even let people know no more. I'm just like, you know what? Silence is golden. I'm not gonna let you get the best of me with this like energy, because I get so mad and it's hurting myself. Yeah. Because like my blood pressure getting high, my blood boiling. Why am I doing all that?
No, that's facts. Like for me, the thing I really don't like the most is when everything is fine and then the communication starts getting weird.
Yeah.
And then you don't explain it. I will try at first, like, hey, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Like, you know, is everything fine? Let me know.
Yeah, tell me. Now I'm giving you an opening.
I'm giving you one shot.
One shot.
And I remember this happened some years ago. I unblocked one of them, I want to say in like March of this year, or like whatever, sometime this year. And she's like, what happened? Like everything was good with us. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
The party was all weekend long.
Right.
I still remember.
December 27th.
I still remember.
Yeah.
Because I remember being like, do you want to hang out this weekend? Nah, I'm going to a party. What day is the party? Yeah. All weekend. Blocked.
You lying to me. I have no patience for liars, because you ain't have to lie, bitch.
Yeah.
Like you could have, we're adults. There's no I'm not gonna beat your ass for being weird. But what is gonna piss me off is when you tell some dumbass lie.
Yeah.
Like, why are you lying?
Yeah.
Like, I was. No, you weren't.
Yeah. Oh, I was asleep.
First of all, it's hard for me to find. Yeah. Oh, asleep. Like you were fucking. That's what you were doing. You were fucking. Like, stop. Like, and the thing is.
You hit that so hard. Oh shoot!
You was rolling around in the bed, getting nasty.
You know
what I mean? You little whore. But no, like the dumb lies. I can't vibe with. Because I'm a very honest person. Like I will hurt your feelings telling you the truth. I will even tell you things that I did that I know could make you think a way about me, because I give that honesty because I want it back. So like I might not overshare, because I'm a private person, so I'm not gonna tell you a whole bunch about me right away. But if we're dating or something like that, I'm gonna be open with you about stuff, because I need you to be open with me. Don't be trying to have the weird secrets and like any of that stuff, because it's unnecessary. I'm honest with you. There's no reason for that. So when you start telling me the little lies, that's when shit gets weird.
Yep.
Because that's when I gotta get petty. That's when I gotta be like, oh, since you doing that, let me beat you to it.
Yep.
That's when stuff gets weird.
Boy, I'll pay you, petty king. Boy,
yeah, petty king. Boy, I love it.
Boy,
get
my bones shaking. Because I tell you, if you ghost me, I will kill a ghost.
Yeah,
you'll never hear from me again.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
And I think the worst thing is, I think most people think that they have me on a leash. Like, oh, I can just come back to that whenever.
Yeah. That fucking mindset, like, oh, I can just string you along. No, because when you come back, I'm going to say the dirtiest shit to you. You're going to really feel some pain. And it's going to be personal.
I'm not going to do that.
No, I will. I will give you a rundown about yourself, because obviously no one's telling you what a piece of shit you are. And you need to hear it from somebody. Maybe no one else let you know that you ain't shit. So I'm going to be the one to fucking tell you. You know, as a profession, I'm a teacher. So I be having to teach motherfuckers lessons sometimes that they deserve.
Come on. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying you could lie to me, but it's when the communication shifts a little bit.
Yeah.
But another thing I really, 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 really don't like is when people cancel on you. Ooh. And they don't. It's not the canceling part. It's when no. It's when they don't like offer a solution. So like, let's say
that just mean they ain't give a fuck.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Like they'll be like it. I remember one time I was like supposed to meet up with somebody at 7 p.m. on a Friday night. It's 6:40. I'm like almost there, and they're like, "Hey, I can't make it."
That's rude. Apologize. First of all.
Listen. Yes, apologize. But like, I'm so sorry. I had something come up. Can we try Saturday, Sunday? Yeah. Here are the times that work for me. But when they like, I ain't coming.
Oh, no. I don't play that. That is such a disrespect on your time. That's one thing. That's one issue. That's a big thing for me. Is people, this is one of the what do they call it, one of the 4 agreements is to be impeccable with your word. Don't say something and not do it. Don't ever do that to me, because you literally couldn't. You could have not said that shit. You could have not made the plan. So now that you made a plan and now you're breaking it, that is grounds immediate blocking. I don't know how girls, so there's girls that be like, oh yeah, he did this and over. That is, you do that to me one time, we're never talking again. You disrespected my time. I could have done something else that day. I could have went to work. I could have made money. There's a million things that I could have done. And you literally made a plan, broke it, and then you're literally telling me you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
About the plans, about me. So I'm like, why did you agree to a date in the first place then?
Dog, dating is rough.
Yeah.
I deleted the app a long time ago.
Hinge?
But no, Bumble.
Oh,
I used Bumble for a little bit. I matched with somebody who was real cool. We were supposed to go to some cafe. I'm sitting at the, no. I'm walking towards the cafe. She's like, yeah, I'm almost there. I get into the cafe. I sit down. I pull out the phone to see if there's another message. She deleted me.
Not me using my gas in LA to drive somewhere and you not show up.
And I didn't have any other way to contact her. It was just all in the app. And then I was like, bro, what? You could have just said.
You could have said you didn't want to come or whatever.
Or
you got back with your nigga.
Yeah, like whatever. You know, or just unmatch me before we get to the point where like, oh, I'm a few minutes away.
She's literally said all that?
Yeah,
I'm a few minutes away.
Like, let's say we were supposed to be at 11:30. At 11:27, it was like, hey, I'm about to turn the corner.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's super weird. And it's not the only time I've experienced that kind of stuff.
Okay, I don't even know a solution to that. Like, get someone's phone up. I don't know. That's just, I don't do any of the leading on. Like, I'm not going to tell you any of that stuff. Like, that's so weird to have someone go to the extent of driving somewhere and be like, like, did she go to jail? Like, what happened? The officer blocked you. Like,
you know what's real crazy? I did one time make plans with a girl who actually did go to jail.
Oh, snap. Yeah. What did she go to jail for?
DUI.
Oh, no. You ain't need to meet her. That was guy intervening.
Yeah.
You need to meet up with an alcoholic.
I was sitting there waiting, and I was like, what the heck? She's not responding. And then I was like, let me just.
Was this in LA?
Yeah.
Where were y'all meeting at? An AA meeting? She's like, I'm not going to that. I'm not showing up to this shit.
Actually, I was pretty happy because I think we were going to go on some stupid hike.
Hike.
Yo.
You hate hikes.
I hate hikes. Yo,
I like hikes, but I feel you. I understand why people don't like them.
No. Listen, man. Get friends, go do hiking, beaches, all of that stuff. Go do it with your friends.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
I don't go on hike dates unless we're actually already like dating. I'm not
because they can kidnap you.
Yeah. Hiking could go real crazy.
Yes.
You know, I was talking to someone briefly, and like we were talking about like crazy weird fantasies that sometimes we have, and he was on some shit like. He was like, you know, sometimes like I see random people like on a hike or something like that, and I just want to push them off. And I was just like, you never know. Like, what if you going on a date with somebody and they kind of mad at you, and you don't know that they pissed, and so they'll be like, yeah, remember that time you burnt my dinner, bitch, and like tosses you off the mountain.
Let me clarify. I don't like hikes a lot.
Yeah.
I did go on a hike this year that was like a...
Where was it? Was it a beach hike?
No.
Okay.
I'm not about to roll down a mountain into the water.
Oh.
I went in Burbank.
Okay.
Yeah, I went in Burbank. It was cool. It took me 30 minutes to get up.
Oh, it's a nice
22 minutes to get back down.
It wasn't them 6-mile hikes.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm scared of Lyme disease. I don't really feel like being outside in the first place. Right. I don't want to see nature. I don't want to see old people nodding at me.
I like the friendly nod.
Okay. Yeah. I'd rather go play basketball outside.
Yeah.
I'd rather go run on the beach.
Yes.
Like, I'd rather that. But a hike to me just seems, I know y'all gonna hate on this, but it just seems like you have this like aesthetic of an LA date. And then you're just like, here's the one thing I know, a hike. And it's just like, can you just be more creative? Like, I can go do anything else. But why? Why do you want me to go be out of breath running up a side of a mountain?
Here's the thing. You got to really watch who you hike with, because it's some old advanced ass hikers.
Yeah.
And they will take you on some shit that I don't even want to be on. So I'm actually one of these nature people. I do like being outside, but I like flat ground that's pretty, that there's a cool breeze. Even we can go up a little steepness, but it can't be crazy because I don't like heights. So like I can't go up something that I'm gonna be afraid to walk down. I'm gonna slip and die, because that happens out here. One false move.
I went on a one-time date with a girl who told me that she likes to go on 16 to 25-mile hikes.
Absolutely not.
And boy, I was like, yo, let me see your feet real quick. Yeah. And it was right. Feet busted up. And I'm out.
Yeah, no.
I'm out. Yo, I'll pay for the drinks. Goodbye.
I went on a couple hikes with some people. I'll never hike with them again. Yeah. We went on something, and going up, I'm like, this is a lot. Coming down, I was praying. I wish that there was a helicopter to take me down, because I was like brink of tears. I was like, I'm never doing this again. People, this is so beautiful. No, it is, but not for me.
Dude, I'd rather go on a boat.
Me too. And I can't swim, but I would get on a boat.
I get on a boat. Give me some Dramamine.
Yes.
I'm ready for the boat.
I'm down for a boat ride anytime.
I'm down for that.
Yes.
But I don't understand the pure obsession of like
cruises.
No, I love a cruise.
See, I've never been on a cruise.
Cruises are dope. I went on a cruise in 2000.
Okay.
And it's core memory.
Yeah.
Core memory. But I just don't understand the obsession with like some of the outdoor activities that like, I understand you want to get the good shot on the top of the mountain.
Yeah, you get some great pictures.
Yeah, you get great pictures. Okay, cool. I'm not going to say I'll never do it, but like I could die.
You could. Depending on the hike, but that's why you got to come hiking with me, because I don't go on no dangerous.
You on the sidewalk?
Yeah. I'm on There's actually a lot of hikes that are flat-ish that aren't crazy in LA. But there's also an app for that. I think it's called like All Trails. I used to have it. And it will show you the design of the hike before you go on it, so that you never have to go up no steep thing if you don't want to. Because
that helps you, because some people be getting lost tonight.
Yeah. Some people get lost and things. And here's the thing also, like, that's because people go off trails. I don't go off no beaten path. Not for a picture, not for nothing. Because here's the thing, you're in the wilderness. So like, on my hikes, I have stuff with me. I'll have a knife. I'll have like bear spray or something. Because you can get out there. It can get really real. And people go off on these paths. You might encounter a mountain lion. You could encounter some coyotes. All of these things are real things like in California that you could easily run into. I've seen coyotes in the middle of the day. So.
Once again, why are we going hiking?
For the pictures.
Who cares? There's so many other things,
and it's honestly peaceful. Like I went to Fryman by myself, easy hike. It is a little bit up the mountain, but it's a lot of people, so it's not like Creepville. But it's a good place to like clear your mind, think, listen to your music. It's cool.
It's crazy that I like being on a boat, because I don't like the beach.
You don't like the beach?
No. The beach is made for people who like summer, and summer is fat phobic, so I don't participate.
But you know what? The beach is nice in the winter. I like the briskness.
Yes, the weather around the beach, cool.
Yes,
one of my favorite places
cool.
is like Newport Beach, Huntington Beach. Yeah, I like the area around the beach.
Yeah.
But like, do I need to go get sand? Like, once you get sand in your shoe, it never goes away.
See, I want to live on the beach. I want my dream house is like on the sand type situation. I want to go to the window, see waves crashing. Like,
see, I want somebody to pick me up like a Lego. Okay,
and put you on the boat.
Put me right on the boat. Bloop.
Bloop.
And then.
Yeah, boat life. I love some boatness.
Yeah. I could even take the sea smell on the boat.
It.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Another thing in Hawaii, went on some beautiful boat rides.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you some pictures when we get off of this.
Yes, I want to see
lit.
that.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Good combo.
Yeah.
All right. We'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. If you could do us a favor, like this episode, share it with your friends, leave us a comment, love it or hate it, doesn't really matter, and we'll catch you next week.
Yes,
Bye.
we will. Amazing.